among the most feared diseases of the 20th century, poliomyelitis. The virus kills, cripples, and imprisons thousands in contraptions called iron lungs. Tragically, polio usually strikes those most vulnerable, our children. At last, in 1955, a great gift to humanity from Jonas Salk, a polio vaccine. First the Salk, then the oral Sabin vaccine helped wipe out polio across the world's developed countries. Polio disappears from the United States in the 1970s, so today it is mostly a forgotten memory. But a global service organization called Rotary did not forget. Rotarians know that even today, polio continues to attack children in remote corners of the world. It's 1985. Rotary International boldly declares that polio eradication is its #1 priority. It marshals more than 1 million club members in nearly 200 countries to do battle. The Polio Plus program has one goal: vaccinate every child, and thereby banish the disease forever.
Okay.
Ezra Tashomi of Seattle is one of Rotary's dedicated polio warriors. His work has earned him the honor of being named a Time Magazine Global Health Hero.
Well, we're ready to go and attack polio. There will be no more polio in Ethiopia.
For nearly 2 decades, he's led an army of volunteer vaccinators to his homeland in East Africa. Not always the easiest job.
Everybody go back to where you were.
Ezra's contingent includes Canadians and Americans from 8 states.
I'm Pat Turner from Mercer Island, Washington.
Graham Wilson, I'm a past district governor from District 7680 in the Piedmont section of North Carolina.
Susan Mielke, and I'm from Vancouver Island.
I'm Eric Schmautz from the Rotary Club of San Francisco.
The first part of the week in Ethiopia is spent visiting polio partners, schools, and hospitals. Then they launch what they came here to do.
We're here to immunize children for polio.
It takes about a year to plan this, and here it is. We're ready to go.
Ezra's team drives for hours to reach rural villages south of Addis Ababa. The Ethiopian people are ready with the warmest of welcomes. In small clusters, the volunteers fan out on foot, walking door to door to immunize kids. All that's required is simply squeezing 2 little drops of precious vaccine into a child's mouth.
Just 2 drops, that's all it takes, just 2 drops. Wow. Wow.
It's always great to give those 2 drops and knowing that that child will not be a victim to polio. That means a lot to me.
First time in Africa, first polio immunization experience, very profound.
Is there anything better than this? Fly away, be free.
For 3 of these Rotarians, the journey is especially poignant. They're polio survivors, here to face down an old enemy.
When I was 9 months old in August of '46, I came down with infant poliomyelitis.
This is Denny Wilford's 10th trip to Ethiopia. It's hard seeing youngsters still suffering from the disease.
She's a beautiful girl. She had polio. You know, I just really want the information to get out, but it's hard to talk, so.
I had polio as an infant.
So you're taking the wheelchairs out today?
Yes.
To give the drops yesterday was empowering.
For Pat Turner, visiting Ethiopia's Polio Rehabilitation Center conjures up some tough memories.
Going to the places where there were braces and the shoes, it brings back my history. And I wore those braces and I wore those shoes, and that was amazing to see that kids will be able to be as functional as I am because of the help they'll get there.
Steve Crane didn't let the challenges of traveling in a wheelchair stop him.
It's an adventure for me in many respects. I've never been to Africa before. It's also a grim reminder of polio as I experienced it as a child.
degree, 2 drops.
However, all the memories and the challenges of getting here fade away when Steve gives that first vaccination.
That was awesome. Just awesome.
Today, with the help of major partners such as the World Health Organization, the Centers for Disease Control, UNICEF, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and various governments, the world is now 99% polio-free. But stamping out that last 1% is more difficult than anyone imagined. Polio transmission has yet to be stopped in Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Nigeria. As long as the virus lurks somewhere, the whole world is still at risk. That's been proven once again now with a new and potentially explosive outbreak in the Horn of Africa. Somalia reports hundreds of new polio cases in mid-2013. The disease quickly spreads into Kenya and Ethiopia, countries which have been polio-free for years.
WHO is deeply concerned. Ethiopia had not had a case of wild polio virus since 2008. So this represents a new challenge.
We are at the crossroads of eradicating polio. If we give up now, then we'll slide back. We'll go back to having hundreds of cases per day.
In fact, Ezra's team is actually part of an international emergency response targeting the Horn of Africa.
That's why we're sweeping back in as much as we can to clean up the problems. But, that is all part of the problem of polio just being a plane ride away, and it can be spread so easily.
These sorts of setbacks are costly and discouraging. It leaves many to wonder, can it really be done? Is it possible to see a world that is one day polio-free?
Absolutely. It's only a question of will and our willingness to stay with it to the end.
So we've got to stop it now, and we can't quit until it's done.
We've got to eradicate polio, and we've got to eradicate polio now. It's an opportunity to make history.
If we don't do it, it all comes back. It all comes back for children everywhere.
The Rotarians have made that commitment to the children of the world that we will eradicate polio at any cost. No polio! No polio! No! I'll stay until it's done.